The town of Whitby, Ontario has a large number of theaters. The demand by patrons for movies in thousands per week is QD, which is quantity demanded, equals 120 minus 4P, and the quantity supplied, which is QS, equals 6P minus 60, where P is the price in cents charged for a movie ticket. What is the equilibrium number quantity of tickets? What is the equilibrium price? To solve this problem, you need to equal QD, quantity demanded, to quantity supplied. So we do that here, 120 minus 4P equals 6P minus 60. The next step in this is to group all numbers on one side and group all numbers with the alphabet. In this case, it's P on another side. 120. We're going to group all the numbers right now. Just the numbers, not the ones with the alphabets. 120 plus 60. When you move the 60, which is minus 60, to the other side, it turns into a positive. Then equals, now you got minus 4P. When you're moving it to the other side, will turn into positive 4P. So it's 4P plus 6P. You have, now you need to be able to add all these numbers and get to the final number. So you got 120 plus 60, that will come to 180 equals, sorry, this is looking a little, let's do that again. So 120, that comes to about 180 equals 4 plus 6 equals 10, and that's 10p. I'm just going to rearrange this, the 10p and the 180, because to what I'm used to, which is 10p equals 180. It's just rearranged because I'm just used to having the alphabet and the numbers onto the left side and the number on the right side. So you got 10p equals 180. So 1p equals 180 over 10. And that is, that comes to about 18. So P equals 18. So we got this as the number. But hold on there. We're not done with this problem yet. We need to now find for Q that falls on the x-axis. So remember, price here falls on the y-axis. So let's put that, okay. Whereas Q falls on the x-axis. So what I'll do is I will erase this right now. It's taking up too much space. I'll probably rewrite this to make it more legible. Just 120 minus 4p equals 6p minus 60. So now we're going to be solving for Q. So we got Q equals 120 minus 4 bracket. In the place of P, you're going to put the number 18. And then 4 times 18, that comes to 72, minus 72, 120 minus 72, that comes to 48. Okay. That's your Q. So we'll put it over here saying Q equals 48. Take that, erase this. So this 48 comes from this. But what we need to do is we need to cross-reference and check whether this 48 is the right number. And in order to do that, you need to do the same thing for this. So in this case, we'll do 6 bracket 18 minus 60. The point here is the calculation of this portion of the equation should result in the number 48 for Q. It should match. So you got 6 times 18, which comes to 108 minus 60. And that 108 minus 60 is equal to 48. As you can see, this number is matching with this number. And hence, you got this. So you got the right number. So what you're going to do here is just put down Q equals 48. This is your x-axis. Now you will, it's taking up too much space. So now we're going to graph this equilibrium. So what do we do? Draw this. We can see the P, as we told earlier, is on the Y. The Q is on the X. So somewhere along the P y-axis is going to be a number 18. Let's just put it here, 18. And somewhere along the x-axis is going to be your 48. So the point where this meets, that being over here, is your equilibrium point. And I will label that here as EP equilibrium point. It's a very important point. Let me just put that here, 48. This point indicates that for the price of 18, you get 48 in terms of quantity. That's your optimal point, we can say. The equilibrium point is a very important point. Now, we don't know anything on the supply intercept and the demand intercept points. The question did not ask for that, therefore it's been left out, but it is also a very critical element in graphing. And I will proceed on to another question which will require us to be able to find the supply intercept and the demand intercept and the equilibrium point with the supply and demand curves drawn. So I want to thank you for your patience for listening to this. This is how to find the equilibrium quantity or equilibrium number and the equilibrium price. Take care.